about 130 miles outside of Salt Lake City. We are in a place called Wellington, Utah. You're getting ready to watch another episode of TNP Adventure Rider. Now, I grew up all over the country, but my main states were Utah, Florida, Alabama, and Virginia. When we lived in Virginia, at one time, we just had one bicycle between my brother and I. No joke, one bike. And yet that never stopped us from getting out and adventuring. I would actually get in the paper out basket of that Schwinn bike and ride with my brother 10 miles as we trekked all over the place to different areas, cities, restaurants, museums. I remember we used to drive for hours on that one bike, the two of us, to the NASA Museum on Langley Air Force Base. Say hello again to Tactical Doodle, my riding companion, my son. That was adventurous back then in Virginia. Great memories. Me riding on the handlebars in a paper out basket.
Like freaking
and my brother pedaling. What?
Like freaking ET.
It was. This is the adult equivalent of that experience. The concept is the same. Going to places you're unfamiliar with, getting out into places like this, and adventuring, right, Doodle?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about. With family, sometimes with friends, making memories. So we find ourselves again in a wind-swept area on the Suzukis this time. So we just got back a while back from California on the Ducatis. That was a rush, wasn't it?
It was awesome.
Yeah, we did Monterey, Mariposa up to Yosemite, San Francisco. Just really an awesome experience. So we're back on our bikes now, and they are fully outfitted, as you can see. This is my v-strom DL1000. Running Touratech Zega Pros, and we are outfitted for both hotel, living, and camping. Self-sufficient camping, right?
Yep.
This is Tactical Doodle's ride. It is a DL650. He's running, who makes those bags?
Tracks. They're OEM, really.
Okay, so
Kinda.
Suzuki has the Trax bags put on it, so he's running the OEM bags. Got our tank bag back. We've got our 12-volt accessory outlet. How awesome is that?
It's pretty awesome.
I miss that stuff with the Ducatis, I gotta tell you. It kind of sucked. Here's a quick look at the stickers on the back of my DL1000. That is subject to change. All these stickers will progress. I got a lot more I'm throwing on there. Oh, check it out. The new TNP sticker's there with a pissed off vigilant owl. Yeah. Representing Second Amendment. You know it. This is a good bike. Like I said, it's not like ultimately fast, but we're hoping on this trip it's ultimately reliable, because we're going to find ourselves out in some pretty remote places like this, and we don't want to do a breakdown down here.
Not so much.
No. We've got a tire kit, a compressor, but we didn't bring like a bunch of other stuff like chain tools and stuff. Just not a lot of room. And we got plenty of weight on these bikes already, yeah?
Totally.
The wind is just kicking our butts. We just drove through the canyon, Highway 6 to Price.
I'm getting half mileage right now.
What are you running, MPG wise?
36.
And you normally get what?
56.
Yeah, so Doodle's probably got an extra 60 pounds on his bike. He's running the extra drag of his boxes. And this box on this side is really big. What is that, like you said, a 48 liter?
Something like that.
That's a big box. My Touratechs are the smaller ones. I like them because they're slimmer. But already, since we haven't driven a ton with these boxes, we are realizing that you got to be careful, man. You'll run into stuff. It's like when you're gassing at the gas pump, you could smack it.
I know. You forget that you have all this extra Beverly Hillbillies width on you.
Yep. Check out Doodle's design. he just did that. Isn't that cool? Just said, hey, I'm gonna do something different. So he threw his reflective tape a little bit differently on his box. He's running a sticker too. Excellent. Stand by for the announcement on that. Most of this, by the way, will be GoPro. That works for us. We'll do a little bit of Sony cam like we're doing here. This will be the Doodle cam. I'll be running helmet right here. That's a Hero 3, which, by the way, the remote control totally quit working. Yeah, thumbs up on that.
That's surprising.
I may get the iPhone app for it, but even still, I can't actuate the iPhone through the leather gloves.
You gotta press really hard on mine.
It's not doable.
Yeah,
So we're looking for a place to eat, and actually, adventure, whatever. This is all about finding cool places to eat, right?
It really is.
And riding a motorcycle to get there.
Well, it's because you need a destination. You don't want to drive around for an hour.
Yeah.
You need a point to go to.
Well, that's what is an integral part of TNP Adventure Rider is good food, and we're going to find the best we can for you guys. We've done some internet searching, and then we'll walk in a place, and if we get a good feel, we'll eat there. If not, we're bailing. And we've checked 2 places already. We just didn't like them.
Yeah, they were kind of gross.
Kind of gross. So we'll try not to get blown over on the freaking bikes. And that's no exaggeration, by the way. We're hitting probably 30, 40 mile an hour crosswinds in some places.
It gets gnarly.
It scares me, to be honest. I slow down, man. Even with this big old rig right here, I feel like it's just going to get blowed over. Hey, nothing fancy. Why do you got a Texas plate on? Because I was born in Texas, yo. Don't you know? We're going to go down this dirt road and explore a little bit. And then we're going to bust on down to Moab. Stay the night in Moab. We might jump into a national park or 2 if the lines aren't too big.
Yeah.
But if they're too big, too long, you forget it. We're not wasting our days. Yeah. I'd love to see Canyonlands, Arches. You know, there's some really cool places to go down here in southern Utah. We'll just see how it plays out. And we definitely want to bust down to Vegas and hit the Bellagio buffet. Speaking of food. Are you down with that, Doodle?
Totally.
That's a big ride. Big ride coming back, too. We're going to put some miles on the Suzukis. This is TNP Adventure Rider. Salt Lake City to Moab, to St. George, to Las Vegas, and back. It's not epic. It's, I don't know, another semi-epic TNP adventure. Thanks for watching. Let's go. That wasn't too bad. This is cool, dude. Look at this. Bike handles really differently when it's so heavy. Got a full bag of gas right now. Lots of luggage. Gravel road, you can skid out real easy if you're not careful. Voice of experience. So we just take it careful, man, on these big old bikes. These are not lightweight dirt bikes. Big old adventure bikes, mostly road bikes. Woo! Like that. Look at that sky. Beautiful. The weather we got is just amazing today. Really great weather. Love it. Albeit windy, really windy. These will be our eats, for better or worse, Doodle. See, there's one of our police officer friends on a donut break, no doubt. We're at a little place called Veracruzana Restaurant, authentic Mexican food. I walked in, checked it out, Doodle. They said it's good. So here we go. We're gonna try it out.
Let's trust them.
For better or worse. You hungry?
Yeah.
We're coming up on 200 miles into the ride. It's time to eat. There's a local there. That guy totally said it was good, so I'm gonna trust him. He said the chili relleno was really awesome. I don't know if I'm a big chili relleno fan though, generally speaking. More locals coming in. I like seeing that. It's always a good sign, especially we're off peak. This is kind of between lunch and dinner. All right, brother. Here we go. I love good Mexican food, man. The place has got a good vibe to it. Vamos a comer acá.
Sí, donde quieran comer.
Gracias. Good chow can make the trip. Ain't that true? Music. Let's see what I was listening to.
Mandy by Barry Manilow. You came and you gave without taking.
Allison Krauss. It doesn't matter. Oh, that's a good song. 4 stars. Rated 4 stars, man. Yeah, I like country music too, man. Just depends what it is, you know. Not every country music, but some. I think I'm going to keep it simple. Steak ranchero, well done. Extra side of rice. I'm going to go talk to a local. Like meeting the people as we go through these towns. She looks busy. This guy looks like a good candidate. How you doing?
Pretty good, thanks.
You local?
I'm local, very local.
Are you? What do you do?
I'm a farmer.
So you're salt of the earth. How's yours? Decent?
Yeah.
Motorcycles, good food. I gotta tell you though, I love meeting the people wherever we're at. In fact, I think of it as an integral part to Adventure Rider. Learning about the places we go, learning about the people. I love that. Poor Tim, man. Gosh. I feel so bad for that guy. I like the veggies in it. Sauce has got a kick to it. Wait a minute. Did you have something to do with that?
Yep. She gave me the option, man, so I pulled the trigger.
You did?
Yeah, spicy for the both of us.
It's actually good. I like
Yeah.
it.
Life's too short to eat mild.
He speaks truth. You got to see the hot stuff that Doodle eats. Insanity. The hottest stuff you can imagine, he'll eat it.
I put ghost pepper on everything.
I just wish this had a higher quality meat in it. If it did, this whole dish would be banging. Really good. It's good, but it's held back by all the fat and gristle in the meat.
I'm warming up to it, actually.
Are you?
Yeah.
I love the flavor of it, though. It is
Getting it all.
traditional Mexican cooking, for sure. They are not lying. When you see that on the outside of the restaurant, some do. They're like, oh, yeah, traditional. No, this is seriously what it's about. Sarah was really cool, and I think the high point was meeting Tim the farmer. He was awesome. You'll see him again in the Impressive Humans playlist. Check that video out. Time to hit the road again. Bust on down to Moab, maybe into the national parks. Arches, maybe. We'll see. Okay.
Just a moment.
Great. Cool. Arches National Park. Beautiful day. Right prior to Memorial Day weekend. So this is a great time to hit the park before it just fills up. The guy at the gate said it's medium busy. Very awesome. Scenic byway right there. Suzuki DL1000 running great. Loaded up with about 70 pounds of gear on it. Plus my fat butt. Doing awesome though. Not the multi-strata, the v-strom. This doesn't have that punch that the multi-strata has. I really miss that, to be honest. Just a kick butt bike, that multi-strata. Sport mode, it just hauls. See how pretty that is right there. That is gorgeous. Wow. Let's be fair, the multi-strata did not carry that much weight in our California trip. We've got tents, sleeping bags, water, tools, food, other camping gear, emergency gear on board right now. So, this is just epic. Way awesome. Just cool. I've got the GoPro angled up a little bit so you guys can see better. Less of me and more of the epic rock formation. Just really beautiful. This was worth getting wind blasted for, I guess. See some rain showers off in the distance over there. Probably the first time we've had a break from the high winds in the park here. He's back there. Now we're picking them up again. Cool. Go to this viewpoint and see what's up. What do you guys say? Oh yeah. Check it out. This is pretty. It's a postcard. That's what this is. Arches National Park. On motorcycles. The proper way to see it. Wow, that's cool, dude. Very, very cool. Wow, look at those cool formations over there. So epic. Talk to Doodle on the interphone. One great thing about having the duffel bags on the v-stroms is we have a backrest. It's really comfortable to have, actually. Wow, this is cool. Cooler than I thought it would be, to be honest with you guys. I was thinking, Arches, whatever. It's cool though. Looks like a place you'd have a UFO rendezvous. Arches. Encounter for the third time. That looks fun. That bike's rock. This is sweet.
Look out the side, just like you were. That's a cool picture.
God, this is just awesome scenery. Really cool. Made getting wind blasted almost worth it. Almost. Talking to Doodle on the interphone. Do it. Park. I like it. Devil's Garden, Arches. Those guys think I'm talking to myself back there. Like, who's that crazy retiree talking on his motorcycle to himself? Pay no mind. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Kind of watching our fuel situation too. I think we're alright. We can get 200 miles out of the bikes normally. Sunset, Arches National Park. Pulled over to show you our gas situation. Down to 2 bars. Doodle's first, and I just hit 2 bars on the DL1000. He's running a 650 again. I'm not too worried about it though, really. We've got some extra gas in the bags here, just a liter a piece. Just emergency gas. Moab's just right down the road, dude.
Yeah.
So, no big deal. I would have gassed up before we hit the park if I was really worried about it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, there's some long stretches where we've been riding today where there's no services at all, right?
For a long while.
Exactly. Someone's GoPro just died.
Probably mine.
Standard. So, on those long stretches with no gas stations, you need to plan ahead. Pretty much any time we suspected that, like when we left Green River, we gassed up, topped off. With the wind today, we're probably looking at 190 mile range till we go dry. Don't you think, Doodle?
I'd say even less for mine.
Maybe less than yours. You've been burning a lot of gas, that little 650, just because you're revving it so hard.
I know.
Did you say 7,000 RPM?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
To do the same pace we were doing the whole way.
Say that again, loud.
To do the same pace we normally ride at, I'm doing 7K when it takes me normally 6.
In 6th gear?
To keep pace, yeah.
Wow. The V-Strom 1000 has an overdrive, and it's really nice to have. So I'm running probably 4,000 to 5,000 RPMs on this bike, and that's with all this. What's up? Full Tour Tech bags. So I'm not too worried about it. I think we'll make Moab no problem. If not, we'll dig into the bag, get the emergency gas out. What do you say?
Yep.
All right, you're doing a good job leading. I'm gonna follow you. Let's go see if we can find our hotel and maybe a good drink. I'm in the mood for a drink.
I did bring the grocery shopping bag.
Did you?
I guess back here, yeah.
All right.
So if you want to stop by somewhere, we can load it up.
Yeah, I got a carry bag too.
Cool.
I mean, in these bags, seriously, what don't we have?
I have an ice cream maker and a cotton candy machine.
And a popcorn popper. Oil variety. There's actually a lot of stuff we cannot bring. I think in a separate video, I'll go through my adventure bike equipment setup. Just if you're interested, it'll be a long video because it's a complex system. For guys who are interested, it's basically a modified backpacking system. It really is. With some, obviously, some support equipment for the motorcycles thrown in. Out. That was cool. Look at this awesome parking she hooked us up with. That's our room right there. That's about as good as it was in Mariposa, California, dude.
Yeah.
Right outside the room. Oh, don't lose it now. Is it leaning good enough?
Yeah.
I'll make sure, man, in case some kid comes by and touches it.
Get a chilled water. Mix up some of my Mio. Oh, I love this stuff. Nice room, by the way, eh, Doodle?
Yeah, totally.
Decent.
We seem to hit luck when we're on bikes.
So far, so good.
Probably
We've had
because we
some good
research it
rooms.
though. Not like in the past where we just go for whatever has a $25 a night room.
Doodle found this room for us. Good job. Although it's not exactly cheap. What are we running about? $1.25 out the door?
What?
That's what she charged, dude.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because you turned down the hostel idea. I had to stay at the like lazy lizard.
This is my favorite flavor in the world, guys. Blueberry lemonade, Mio. Yeah. We didn't want the hostel though.
Well, at first you're acting like it'd be cool.
It would be cool to meet the
out,
people, talk with the folks.
Get
I
in the
would
drum
love that.
circle.
But tell them
score some hash. Share a shower with someone
Right,
who
right.
doesn't have shower flip flops.
Tell them what turned me off though. You're like, yeah, it'll be cool. It's it's like a cabin. You show me pictures and stuff.
It is cool. It's like $30 and have your own secret cabin. That's for soccer moms, by the way. But you end up sharing all your facilities with people.
That's it.
So your kitchen, your bathroom. I've already taken enough dumps with my lifetime. Making eye contact. I
That
think
stuff
I'm good.
rocks. All right, so talk to me, Goose. V-Strom. We put on about 300 miles so far today.
Compared to the Strata?
Yeah.
Well, the wind benefits were kind of negated by all that crosswind and good times that we got, so hard to base it off of that. But weight-wise, yeah, I miss the Strata's weight. Although in the wind we were hitting, it probably was for the best not having that.
I don't think it would have made a bit of difference in that wind, though.
It would have been more dangerous.
Yeah.
We would have gotten picked up and hauled.
The heavier bike is more stable. That wind sucked bad. Honestly, the only time the ride got fun was when we got to Arches.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the ride was fun.
Yeah.
I think that's a great bike, though, your DL650. Even though you say it doesn't fit you, like, perfectly.
It's an awesome bike. It's just a little bit too big for me. If I could shorten the wheelbase a bit, it would make a big difference. Same with the weight.
Yeah.
The power and stuff, I guess, is adequate.
It's okay.
It's passing.
What's up with people saying, hey, man, the DL650, we rode 2 up, 3,000 miles, no problems at all.
With luggage.
I've read that.
I know.
I think it's a little bit underpowered for doing what we did today. So you have full camping gear, you're self-contained, high winds, hills. He said he had it down in third when we punched it up to, let's just say, a little bit above the speed limit.
The maximum allowable speed limit of 75 miles an
That's
hour.
as fast as we got.
Of course we'd go no faster.
But you said you
Yeah.
were, what, in third gear? Just wrapped,
Yeah,
trying to
third
keep
and
up with
fourth.
me?
When you start taking off, I gotta punch it down 1 to 2 gears. If I'm in 6, I'm usually doing 7,000 RPMs.
Man, that stuff's good.
Keeping pace with where we are, especially with the wind. Without wind, it would be a totally different story. I'm sure we'd be
Right.
6,000 cruising, but I just felt like I was wrapping that motor out all day.
And your mileage showed it.
Definitely did. 36 miles a gallon indicated when my normal is 46.
Don't we have
with
the same
bags.
size tanks?
I think mine's a little bit smaller.
Okay,
The
because
old generation DL650 had the same one, but supposedly they increased the mileage, so they decreased capacity.
yeah,
Make
you
up for it.
seems like you were talking about gas a little bit sooner than I was.
I was
I was 3 bars and you went to 2 like really
Yeah.
soon.
Given how quick it dumps, because once you're at 2 bars, you're pretty much an empty. It
Yeah.
swaps so fast on you. You don't have it.
It's a pleasant evening at the Bowen Hotel. People just chilling out. I wonder how many of these people are mountain bikers.
Probably not many. I don't see many bikes
I don't either.
unless they're renting.
So we took the side bags off. We're thinking about maybe bebopping around, filling the tanks. And then I got to go into post-pro sometime tonight. I don't have to, but I'm going to. You got a booger in your left nose, by the way. Just saying. Just saying. I'm going to end the episode right now. What do you say?
Rock on.
There you go. That's Salt Lake City to Arches National Park, Moab, Utah with Tactical Doodle. Nothing fancy. V-Stroms.